let me hit this curveball. He said that, is it true that the Jesus story is a story that's created by man? If no, then of course there would be no reply if it wasn't created by man. If yes, where did the story originate? So let me reply. You see, the story of Jesus is not an original story. That's the first thing. That there are archetypes that are similar to Jesus, not perfect, not exactly the same as some people are going to come on here and say. But of course, no archetype story, no copy of a story, no rendition of a story is exactly the same. Okay? Serapis and Heru are not exactly the same, but they share similarities. Apollo shares similarities. There are similarities throughout the landscape of that area from different groups, as far as the Greeks, the Sumerians, the Babylonians, the Africans, the Egyptians, everybody. So, but where do we get to the heart of the matter of the Jesus story and why it's created by man? You see, you have to go back to when Vespasian was called in to shut down the Jewish revolt by Nero, Emperor Nero. And the Romans were getting tired of Nero as well, the Roman Senate. So what had happened was, when Vespasian shut down and defeated Josephus ben Matthias at the Battle of Galilee with his son Titus, then Titus is Vespasian's son. When he defeated him, Josephus ben Matthias did this bullshit move where he convinced his men to die, commit suicide, but then Josephus lived and told Vespasian that he is the Messiah, that he is the one that will come out of Judea and be the ruler of the world. Vespasian liked that idea, so he kept Josephus around. Josephus, then when Vespasian was called to Rome so that they can depose Nero and make Vespasian the emperor, Vespasian used the Jewish Messiah story to help make Vespasian into a god through the imperial religion of Rome, which the emperor must be made a god through that process, and there must be some type of prophecy that is fulfilled by the emperor in order to make him a god. So he was kept. Josephus then became the chronicler of Titus as he went about destroying Jerusalem, destroying the Jewish revolts of the Maccabees. Now, in that case, that's why if you read those chronicles of the Maccabees, you'll find, or the chronicles of Titus, you'll find a lot of similarities to Jesus. I.e., if a tree does not bear fruit, rip that tree up, because Titus ripped up all the trees in and around Jerusalem during his siege of Jerusalem. He built a watchtower. He entered upon, an animal with fanfare and palms and all this kind of stuff. Titus did a whole bunch of shit that's in the Jesus story. Now, other than that, Josephus also wrote about 4 different Jesuses. As Christianity began to develop, and when we get to by the time we get to Constantine, they took parts of the Josephus stories of the 4 different Jesuses and made that into Jesus, as well as other